Alright, this is a video about how color wheels in a DLP projector would work. So in this system, what I have is it's a halogen light right there, and then I have a disc right here that I colored red for this video. I didn't have green or blue markers on me, but if I did, I'll redo the system. I'll redo this and post it on YouTube. But for now, we're gonna stick onto red. And now how this system would work is basically in a DLP system, light is generated by a lamp, in this case a halogen light, but in real DLPs they use high pressure mercury or LEDs. And as the light passes through normally the light would pass through a color wheel like this right in front of the lamp, and it would be transparent and also made of glass, or quartz glass in that case. But for this video it's going to be reflective, and it's made of a DVD that nobody uses anymore. So we have of course the power supply for the light, because that's a low voltage light, and we're just gonna run off low voltage AC, and we'll plug in the motor and light and give you the representation. I'll turn the lights off as well so you can see it better. Okay, it's completely dark in here. Let me just plug in the system and show you how this would work. And also, while I'm doing this, color wheels, they flash light onto the DMD chip inside of a DLP projector, which means that colors fall on the chip sequentially, one after one, which is why the rainbow effect is a thing on DLP systems, because color is flashed one by one. So let me just plug this in real quick. So there it is. You got the light hitting so you can see the frame rates on the camera makes it look weird, but it's actually completely white light. So you can see it looks like normal white light over there, but if you wave your hand in front of the path where the light's going, you'll see a rainbow effect appear. I don't know if you can see that, but there's some red on my hand right there. That's the red segment of the wheel here, and it's 1/4 of it's colored red and the rest is just white. So I don't have green and blue. If I did, then I'll make another video on this, but you get the general idea. So that's how a DLP system works there. Although it doesn't use a giant motor like this, it uses a much smaller motor, and it spins a lot faster than this one does. This only spins around 3,110 RPM, but the one in my projector spins around 7,200. So yeah, it's at least twice the speed there. So the frame rate's making it look weird, but you get the idea. It's the flickering of the lamp because it's running on AC. So you get the general idea. Let me go to the other side. Alright, so here's the other side. This is what it would normally look like, and obviously, like I said earlier, in real DLP systems, the light passes through the color wheel. It doesn't get reflected off because it's made of quartz glass on real systems. And by doing so, it passes through the rest of the light tunnel, and then, for example, there's going to be a DMD chip right here, and then the projection lens is right here. And all the flashes of colored light will hit the DMD, and the DMD will decide which color of the color wheel reaches the screen. So basically, for example, red, if you have like a red screen, the mirrors would only face the light source towards the projection system only when the red part of the color wheel is in place with the lamp. The rest of the colors are diverted away from the projection lens into a heat sink or light dump or light absorber, which is basically just a black panel. So as you can see, there it is. Yeah, the frame rate's making it look weird. Let me shut the lamp off, you can see. Yeah, on AC it makes it look like that, but let me try with a regular flashlight, which is a DC source. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me just put a flashlight on it, a normal flashlight, see if it makes any better results. Alright, so I'm using a regular flashlight here, which is a DC source, because obviously it runs off a battery. And as you can see, obviously it's turned off. So we're going to line it just right so that we get so that you can see the rainbow effect, and hopefully it won't flicker like the lamp does, because you know it was running off of an AC source. So let's put on a flashlight, which is DC. Let me just start it up real quick. Let me plug it in. I can get this in. There we go. As you can see over there, it looks like completely normal white light. But if you slow it down with a slow-mo camera, or if you just wave your hand in front of it, or move your head around or something like that, you'll see the rainbow effect appear. So let me just wave my hand in the path right here. As you can see, you don't see the weird artifacts like you saw with the lamp right there. So DC is a lot better if you want to show a color wheel representation. So see, it looks like normal white light. But if you wave your hand, you can see the red on my hand, as you can see. And obviously that's the reason, because the red is being flashed sequentially. Well, almost 60 times every second, because this motor is not 3600 RPM, and that's the speed of speed 1 color wheels. But it's close enough. So it spins at 3110 RPM, so probably around 57 times, 56, I'm not sure, because yeah, I'm horrible with math. And yeah, so let me just show you the rainbow effect again. There it is, clearly visible. So yeah, let me just unplug it and watch the strobe effect appear. As it slows down, you'll be, there you go. You can see the strobe once it slows down more. And the wheel is only colored 1/4 of the way red, so you can see it clearly. It's beautiful. Let me just slow it down more. So yeah, that's how color wheels work in a DLP system. There we go. You can see it a lot better now. So for example, the mirror would only be activated to a certain color filter on the color wheel when only this part of the filter is rolled onto the, which is in front of the lamp and between the DMD. So basically the mirror would only face the light source only if one specific color is on. Is synchronized with the lamp and DMD assembly. So for example, on a red screen, again, the mirrors will only face toward the projection path only when the red filter is in place. So for example, the mirrors are on, off, and it continues doing that until the system is shut off. So yeah, that's the basic principle of color wheels in a DLP system. I think it's fantastic because DLP is a very, very interesting system. It's composing of a lot of moving parts because the mirrors themselves tilt back and forth upwards of thousands of times per second. Color wheels, they spin 60 times every second. That's for speed 1, but for 7200 RPM, that's 120 times per second, which is fast. And obviously, newer systems don't use color wheels anymore. They use colored LEDs and lasers, which, yeah, they have a way better color reproduction than color wheel systems and lamp systems. So yeah, that's the basic principle of color wheels on a DLP system. Well, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, drop a like. I greatly appreciate that, and subscribe if you want to, so you don't miss any future videos about tech. So this is the end of the video. Take care, y'all.